Welcome to the deep dive. We are jumping right into our notes from the Architect of Anxiety today, looking at why gripping the steering wheel of life too tightly is exactly what causes you to crash.
Yeah, it's the ultimate paradox of human behavior, right? Like, the tighter we try to hold on to this illusion of control, the more our mental health just kind of spirals.
Okay, let's unpack this because it really comes down to this psychological concept called the locus of control. Basically, it's a measure of whether you believe you're the captain of your ship or, if you think the ocean's waves dictate your life.
Right. And the data the author brings up is striking.
Yeah, so individuals who try to manage external variables like traffic or market fluctuations or even other people's opinions, they actually experience a massive 40% spike in cortisol levels. Your
Mm.
body is literally flooding with stress hormones just because you're trying to micromanage reality.
What's fascinating here is that this isn't just a modern psychological discovery. We
Hmm.
can connect this data straight back to ancient Stoic philosophy.
Oh, right, like Epictetus.
Yes, Epictetus. He built his entire dichotomy of control around this. He famously stated, well, paraphrasing here, but some things are up to us and some things are not up to us.
It sounds so simple when you put it like that.
It does, but the underlying logic is profound.
Hmm.
When you focus your energy on external variables, you're basically making yourself a slave to chance
Right, like your nervous system is constantly held hostage by a traffic jam.
or a volatile stock ticker, exactly. But when you focus entirely on your internal response, you become invincible.
So what does this all mean for us? Because if I completely let go of the outcome, doesn't that just make me passive? Like if I stop caring about the result of a project, won't I just, fail?
I'm really glad you asked that because it sounds like a paradox, but letting go isn't passive. It's actually hyperactive
Wait, how is letting go active?
because you are taking 100% of your energy and shifting it away from the outcome directly into your effort. Think about an Olympic sprinter.
Okay, so they control their daily training, their diet.
Right. You control their training, their focus at the starting block.
Right.
But they absolutely cannot control the weather on race day.
Or how fast the runner in the next lane is.
Exactly. And if they are obsessing over the wind speed or the other guy's shoes, they aren't fully present in their own body.
They lose their edge entirely.
Precisely. By entirely detaching from that final, uncontrollable result, they eliminate performance anxiety. Without that 40% cortisol spike clouding their mind and literally tensing their muscles, they actually perform significantly better.
Okay, so the athlete drops the anxiety by dropping the outcome. But how do you and I actually do that in a boardroom or, I don't know, a volatile market? How do we map out what's actually in our control without getting swept up in the panic?
You use a mental framework known as the control circle.
The control circle. Got it.
So the next time you feel that stress rising, you stop and ask yourself one binary question. Is this outcome 100% dependent on my actions?
And if it's not? Because
Right.
usually it isn't.
If the answer is no, you actively visualize handing that stress over to the universe. Just let it go. And there is a biological reason this works too.
Oh, really? What's happening in the brain?
Well, by asking yourself that strict binary question, you are forcing your brain out of the panicked amygdala and back into the logical prefrontal cortex. That visualization literally stops the cortisol pump.
Wow. So you drop the uncontrollable variable and just narrow your entire focus down to the next logical step you can take.
Exactly. You let go of the tight grip, but you keep your eyes on the few feet of road right in front of you.
Which leaves us with this final thought to kind of chew on today. If you successfully train your brain to stop measuring your worth by uncontrollable outcomes, how might that completely redefine what success actually feels like to you on a daily basis?